It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense gets on the field first today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught by the receiver.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass caught. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Wants to throw it. And the receiver's got it. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. On the ground, it's Moffitt. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Sends right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss.
That's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the clock. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. A play action, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Oh, man, this defense, I think, completely got fooled here. Clearly expecting a run, and all it took was one guy out of place to go from thinking about a punt return opportunity to prepping for a goal line stand.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Then he'll be brought down. Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete. Offense facing a second and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed is dangerous.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And the Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Throwing off play action. Receiver makes the grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Looking to throw it again. And it's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
He's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback still with the football. 1st down and more. He's still running. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. Nittany Lions will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the point after attempt. And PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. It's a keeper. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Ball handed off. Tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. We're going to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. He's got his man wide open. Will not be brought down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. On first down, it's play action. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good when they go out 17-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17, Alabama, 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Penn, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Looking for a receiver. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The short completion to the tight end. And the Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Play action here on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
With the sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And the completion made. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size, their speed, their versatility, and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on the lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Here's the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
On the run here, lets it go. Tight end makes the grab. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. There's a first and 10 play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Wide receiver's got it on a shovel pass. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Hands off to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the field goal unit will be on the field now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will tie the game here.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it on a crossing route. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. but sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. They'll kick it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. So it's forced down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made by the tight end. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Out of the gun now on third down. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain and bring up fourth down. They'll kick it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Moffitt. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Penn State. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
24, Alabama, 17.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10 at the incompletion from the 23. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. To come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. How's that for luck? Keeps the football and picks up the 1st down.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Alabama now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. We're able to get him down. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get stopped? Solid game there. Moves the ball up to the 32. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice game.
And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quick pass, the catch is made. They can't stop him. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Tied offense line up here on first and goal. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal after that loss. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. They were handed great starting field position, but now it's 3rd and 10. Well, they have to settle for 3. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Caught for the completion. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down. Looking to throw again. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. The offense now operating in empty. And the ball is hauled in. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They'll drop back here on third down. Caught quickly. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. QB keeps it himself.
That's when you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They're set now to try the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job with the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Second down, looking to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And it's caught. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. First down here for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal. Tim, hold your breath here. The field goal is good. And they jump back in front.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Chris, it just feels like the offense offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Handing off on the draw play. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. There's the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Play action here on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. 2-back set. Quarterback flanked by the backs. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up the 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. And the punt team now on to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's got the first and still going. He's stopping out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Grab down the middle. It's Nicholson. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this...
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Over the middle. It's Jones. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short pass finds the tight end. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. Leaning on the run game here late. Some hard running there through a tackle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. He keeps it on the design run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And he keeps it. Now he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Defense is coming after him.
Now, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? He bought some time, now lets it go. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Time winding down deep in this game, and a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? He's got it with room to run. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Pulls it in. It's locked. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Looking to throw yet again. It's an out route, the catch made. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
You know, here in the 4th quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will tie the game here in the final minute of play.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They're going to run it. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important 2nd down play coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this first overtime. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. So here we go. Biggest play of the game. Can the offense punch it in on 3rd and goal in OT? There's a run call on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Penn State. They strike first in OT.
Well, this defense is just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Down he goes. It's a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And he knocks through the PAT. So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So the offense now will set up first and goal here in double overtime. Aiming for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. Makes a quick catch. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's first and goal now. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a third overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this 2-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a third overtime.
So now the offense must answer with their own 2-point conversion to send us to a third overtime. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. No, he doesn't get in. They stopped him from winning the game in double overtime. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.